Hello students, welcome back to my channel. Now in this video we are going to complete exercise 2.4, right? Now before going to exercise 2.4, you all must learn all these identities. You have only 8 identities in this chapter, right? And 4 of them you have already learned in standard 8, so you have only 4 new identities, right? Now you have to understand, or you have to analyze the question, which type of identity will go with which type of questions, right? If you see the identities, you can easily say it. If your question is of type square of any binomial, right? Square of any binomial. Binomial means two terms. Then you will use this identity. If you have addition, then you will use first one. If you have subtraction, then you will use second one, right? Now, if you have subtraction of two square numbers or any two square terms, right? Then you will use this third one, right? If you don't have a square in your question is like x plus a multiply x plus b, then you will use the fourth one, right? Now if you have square of any trinomial, then you have only one identity that will be used. If you have if you have cube of any binomial, then you will use any one of these two identities, right? And this identity is unique, so you will easily identify in which type of question you will use this identity, right? Now our first question is, we have to find the product of these polynomials using suitable identities, right? So we have to identify which identity will go with the question. First one is x plus 4 multiply x plus 10. In this question, we don't have two similar terms. That means we don't have square, right? We don't have cube. So we will use identity number 4, that is x plus a multiply x plus b, right? By just watching the question, you can say that you can only use x plus a multiply x plus b identity, right? So by using identity x plus a multiply x plus b is equal to x square plus a plus bx plus a into b, because it is mentioned in your question that you have to use identity. So you have no other way than using identity, right? Otherwise, we already learned this type of question, how to solve this type of question in standard 8. In the standard 8, we don't use this identity. We just simply multiply multiply two brackets, right? Now that we have mentioned which identity we are using, you have to mention in your question, right, that which identity you are using. Just compare it with the questions. We can write there x plus 4 multiply x plus 10 is equal to, I have to write x square here, a plus b, that means 4 plus 10 for this question, 4 plus 10 here, multiply x plus a into b, that means 4 multiply 10 here, so 4 multiply 10 here. So my answer will be x square plus 14x plus 40. That's simple, right? Now we are going to do second one, that is x plus 8 multiply x minus 10, right? Now don't get confused with signs, right? You don't have to worry about the signs. This question is also the similar type of question, number one, right? So we are going to use identity x plus a multiply x minus b, x plus a multiply x plus b, right? So by using identity x plus a multiply x plus b is equal to x square plus a plus bx plus a into b. You can write that x plus 8 multiply x minus 10 equal to, first one is x square plus in the bracket a plus b. Here we have 8 as a, and bring your sign with you. Minus 10 is equal to b, right? So 8 minus 10 multiply x, right? Now we have already done many questions in which we have to use our sign with or we have to change the sign with the situation, right? Now here we have x plus b, here I have x minus 10, so I have to write b is equal to minus 10 very easily. So I have to write 8 minus 10 multiply x here. Now plus a is equal to 8, so 8 multiply b is equal to minus 10, so minus 10. Now my answer will be x square, 8 minus 10 will be minus 2x. 8 multiply minus 10 will be minus 80. This is my answer, right? Now here comes our third question. 3x plus 4 multiplied 3x minus 5. See, you don't have to worry about which variable are mentioned in your question and which number is used in your question. If there is a format that suits that matches with your identity, that means we are going to use that identity, right? In this question, I have variable plus number, variable minus number, but here I have two different numbers, right? So I have to use identity x plus a multiply x plus b. Very simple, right? So by using identity, let me write it here, x plus a multiply x plus b is equal to x square plus a plus bx plus a into b, right? So my answer will be 3x plus 4 multiply 3x minus 5 is equal to, now I have 3x in place of x, right? So I have to write 3x whole square, right? Don't do mistake in this step, right? Because I have 3x in place of x, right? Identity is just a format, right? Your question will be, here I have x plus a, that means my in my question I have 3x plus 4, so I have to write x is equal to 3x, a is equal to 4, x is equal to 3x, b is equal to minus 5, right? So my first term will be 3x square plus in the bracket a plus b, that means 4 plus minus 5, right? 4 plus minus 5 multiply, so see here I have x, right? So in place of x I have to write 3x, because value of my x is equal to 3x, so I have to write 3x plus a multiply b, that is plus 4 multiply minus 5, 4 multiply minus 5, right? So my answer will be 3x square, that is 9x square, 3 square and x square, 9 and x square, right? Plus 4 plus minus 5, that will be minus 1 only, multiply 3x, right? And the last term will be minus 4 5 20. So my answer will be 9x square minus 3x minus 20. Very easy, right? So your identity is just a format. You have to analyze what is in place of x in your question, what is in place of a in your question, right? Then you have to use identity. Now our fourth question is y square plus 3 by 2, y square minus 3 by 2, right? Now if you see the question, you have a term y square plus 3 by 2, one bracket y square plus 3 by 2, another bracket is y square minus 3 by 2. If both the bracket are same, then you can use identity with squares, right? But here I have two different brackets. In first bracket I have plus sign, in second bracket I have minus sign. So this is identity of type, here you can see x plus y and x minus y, right? So the question should be asked in the reverse direction also. So you have you also have to remember all these identities in reverse way also, right? So here is the question is y square plus 3 by 2, y square minus 3 by 2. So you have to use identity x plus a, x minus a, right? See, you have already done this type of question in standard 8. So by using identity x plus a multiply x minus a, my answer will be x square minus a square. Or if you have not remembered it with a, you can write y also, x plus y, x minus y. Your answer will be x square minus y square, right? This will be your answer. Why I don't have used this identity in this question? I can use this identity, there is no problem, but I have a special identity for this type of question. X variable plus another variable, one variable minus another variable, right? X plus y, x minus y. So I have x plus y, x minus y is equal to x square minus y square. So I have used this identity, right? It will be very easy for me to answer the question. Now, after writing this, I can write y square plus 3 by 2 multiply y square minus 3 by 2. My answer will be x. What is in place of x in this question? X is equal to y square, right? Y square. So I have to write y square, and my answer is x square. So I have to do a square of y square, right? Because in this question I have y square is equal to x, right? Y square is equal to x by comparing the identity. So I have to write answer as y square square x square. So y square square. Now minus y square. What is in place of y in this question? Y is equal to 3 by 2. You have to just compare this both, right? So y is equal to 3 by 2. Now 3 by 2 square, right? X square minus y square. So I have just put at the value. Now what will be my answer? My answer will be y power 4, right? Minus 3 by 2 square, that means, let me use this marker only. Y power 4 minus 3 by 2, that means 9 by 4. 3 by 2 square, that means 9 by 4. So it is my answer, y square minus 9 by 4. Very easy, right? Now our last question, 3 minus 2x and 3 plus 2x. So this is the same question that is the question number 4, right? A minus b multiply a plus b, x minus y multiply x plus y. So we will use the identity x plus y multiply x minus y is equal to x square minus y square, right? So let me write here by using identity x plus y multiply x minus y is equal to x square minus y square. So my answer will be, let me write the question first, 3 minus 2x, 3 plus 2x, right, is equal to, see, you can write x plus y and x minus y. There is no matter of order, right? So you can write x minus y first, then x plus y, or also you can write x plus y first, then x minus y. So here I have 3 minus 2x. That means I will compare it with x minus y, right? So x is equal to 3, y is equal to 2x. Similar for x plus y, x is equal to 3, y is equal to 2x, right? So my answer will be x is equal to 3, so I have to write 3 square, y is equal to 2x, so I have to write 2x square. So 3 square, that is equal to 9, 2x square, that is equal to 4x square. So it is my answer, right? So here is a question number 2. We have to evaluate that what is 103 multiplied by 107 without doing actual multiplication, right? We have done this type of example also, and you have done this type of question in standard 8 also, right? So we have to do it by using identity. Now how can we solve it? To convert it into the identity form, let me write 100 plus 3 multiply 100 plus 7, right? I can write 103 is equal to 100 plus 3 and 107 is equal to 100 plus 7, right? So now you can see this is a type of x plus a multiply x plus b, right? You can analyze it very easily by just watching x plus a multiply x plus b. So by using, you have to mention it, right? By using identity ax plus a multiply ax plus b is equal to x square plus a plus bx plus a into b. Your answer will be, here you can write 100 plus 3 bracket 100 plus 7, right? So your answer will be x square, that means x is equal to 100, so 100 square plus a plus b. Here I have a is equal to 3, b is equal to 7, so 3 plus 7 multiply x means 100, right? Plus a into b, a is equal to 3, b is equal to 7. So my answer will be plus 10 multiply 100 plus 21, right? So it will be plus 21, 1 2 0 1 1. This is my answer, right? Now we will do second one, that is 95 multiply 96. Now you can use the same method. If you want to use it, if you want to use 100, you have to do 100 minus 5, 100 minus 4, right? and if you want to use 90, you have to use 90 plus 5 and 90 plus 6, but it will be very easy for you if you use 100. So let me write it as 100 minus 5, 100 minus 4, right? I can write 95 is equal to 100 minus 5, 96 is equal to 100 minus 4. Now by using the same identity, so I am not writing here again, you all will understand, right? By using the identity x plus a multiply x plus b is equal to x squared plus a plus b x plus a into b, my answer will be, let me compare it, let me write it here, x plus a multiply x plus b is equal to x square plus a plus b ax plus a into b. So 100 minus 5, 100 minus 4 is equal to, now x is equal to 100, so 100 square plus a is equal to, see here I have a is equal to minus 5, b is equal to minus 4, so minus 5 plus minus 4, right, multiply x, x is 100 plus a into b, that means minus 5 multiply minus 4, right? So my answer will be 100 square, that is 10,000. Now minus 5 plus minus 4, that is minus 9 multiply 100 plus, it will be positive, right? Minus minus plus, so plus 20. So final answer is 10020 minus 900, right? So it will be 0, 2 and 100 minus 9, that will be 91, right? So it will be your answer. And third question is 104 multiply 96. So you can write 104 is equal to 100 plus 4, right? And 96 is equal to 100 minus 4, right? You can write 104 is equal to 100 plus 4, 96 is equal to 100 minus 4. So which identity will go with this question? You can use a plus x plus y multiply x minus y, right? Because the second term in both the bracket are same. In these questions, we don't have second term is are the same for this question, right? Here I have 5, I have 4, here I have 3, I have 7, but in this question, I have 100 plus 4, 100 minus 4. So I can use x plus y multiply x minus y. So by using identity, ax plus y multiply ax minus y is equal to x square minus y square, right? So my question is 100 plus 4 multiply 100 minus 4 is equal to, now x square, that means x is equal to, I have 100, so I have to write 100 square minus y is equal to 4, right? You can see y is equal to 4, so I have to write 4 square here. So my final answer will be 10,000 minus 16, so answer will be 16, so it will be 9984, right? This is my answer. So here is your third question. You have to factorize this or you have to simplify this using identities. Now my first question is 9x square plus 6xy plus y square. Just see the question. It will directly click that you have to use only first identity, x square plus 2xy plus y square. The question is of type square of first term, square of last term, and in between I have multiplication of first and last term with 2, right? So to use first identity, first of all I have to write this question in the form of that identity, right? Or I can just write that by using identity x square plus y square plus 2ab is equal to x plus y whole square. Now compare this with the question. Question is 9x square plus 6xy plus y square is equal to, now let me write it in proper form. plus 2xy plus y square. Now if you compare it with the question, right, you have x square here, now you have 9x square here, so you have to convert it like 3x whole square, square of first term, right, plus you need 2 here, so 2x here, I have x already here, but my first term is 3x, so I have to write 3x, x means first term, right. Now y means last term, so I have to write y as it is, and last one will y square, right. Now you can see that x square first term square, 3x square first term square, 2 first term multiply last term, first term that is 3x, last term that is y, and lastly last term square y square. So you can write the answer as x plus y square. So my first term is 3x, my last term is y only, so my answer will be 3x plus y square, right. If you don't want to do this by this way, so first of all you have to simplify the question in this form, then after you can write that by using identity, this identity you can write this equal to this, right. Let us do that in second question. I have 4y square minus 4y plus 1. Now you can see I have 4y square here in the first term, 1, that means 1 square in the last term, and there is a negative sign before second term, so I can go with this identity, right. So to use this identity, my question should be in the form of first term square minus 2 multiply first term last term plus last term square, right. So let me convert this question into that type. So what I can write is 4y square, that means 2y whole square. I can write 4y square is equal to 2y whole square, right. Now minus, I want to multiply first term, that is 2y multiply last term is only 1, so I can write 1 here, plus 1, that means 1 square, I can write 1 is equal to 1 square, right. So now you can see 2y square, that is 4y square, 2 multiply 2y multiply 1, that is minus 4y, right, and 1 square, that is 1. So now this is the question in the form of x square minus 2xy plus y square. So you can use identity and write your answer as x minus y whole square. So now by using identity, x square minus 2xy plus y square is equal to x plus y whole square, right. So your answer will be, answer for this question will be 2y square minus 2 bracket 2y bracket 1 plus 1 square is equal to, compare x with 2y, first term is 2y, right. So you have to write 2y here plus y means last term is only 1 square. So this is your answer, right. For the first question this is your answer, for the second question this is your answer. Now third question is x square minus y square divided by 100. Now look at all the identities. In which identity you have only two terms with the squares? We have only one, that is x square minus y square, right? Two terms with the square, x square minus y square. But I have 100 here, so I have to write complete square of last term. So to convert it into the format of identity, I have to write square of first term minus square of last term. So I can write it as y divided by 10 whole square, right? Because y square, that is y square here, 10 square, that is 100, that is here, right? So I can write this equal to this. Now you can use identity. So by using identity, x square minus y square is equal to x plus y in bracket x minus y. Your answer will be, here you have x is equal to x, so you can write x plus, sorry, your answer will be 2 brackets x plus y x minus y. Now here if you compare x square, that is x square, so you don't have any change in x. Now for y, you have y by 10 here and you have y here, so y is equal to y by 10, right. So I have to write ax plus y by 10 and ax minus y by 10, right. These are the easiest type of question in this chapter, right. If you have a subtraction of any two square numbers, your answer will be the two brackets, for the first one x plus y, second one x minus y, right. Now we'll go to the fourth question. Simplify the question using identity. Now by just looking at the question, you know that which identity you will use. Here you have square of trinomial, so you have only one identity related to that question. x plus y plus z whole square, that is x square plus y square plus z square plus 2xy plus 2yz plus 2zx, right? To solve this type of question, first step you should do is to identify which identity will go with the question, and second step is you have to identify what is the x in your question, what is y in your question, what is a and b in your question, right? And put the value in your identity, you get easy answers. So here we have all four questions that can be done using the same identity. So I am not writing the identity in all questions, right? You have to mention which identity you are using. So my first question, x plus 2y plus 4z square, that will be, here I have to, x is equal to x. Why this marker is not running? X is equal to x, y is equal to 2y, and z is equal to 4z. So my answer will be x square, that is only x square, plus y square. Y square, that means 2y square. So I have to write 2y square. Z square, that is 4z square, right? 4z square. First step is you have to identify the identity, which identity will go with the question. Second one is you have to identify the values, what is in place of x in your question, what is in place of y in your question, what is in place of z in your question, what is in place of a and b in your question, right? According to identity, then put the value of x, y or z in your identity, you will get easy answer. X square plus y square plus z square plus 2xy. 2x means only x, y means 2y, plus 2yz, y means 2y and 4z, plus 2xz, x means only x, z means 4z. Now just simplify it, your answer will be x square plus 4y square plus 16z square plus 224xy plus 224 for 16yz plus 428xz. This is your answer, right? Now second one, x 2x minus y plus z whole square. Don't have to worry about signs. Just bring your sign with your numbers or with your variable. What I am saying is compare it with x plus y plus z, right? So your x will be 2x, y will be minus y will be minus y, because I have minus sign here, z will be only z. So my answer will be by using the identity. You have to mention, right, which identity you are using. Your answer will be 2x whole square plus minus y whole square plus only z whole square plus 2 multiply x into y. X is 2x, y is minus y. So 2 indicate 2x indicate minus y plus 2 yz. Y is minus y, z is only z. So minus y and z. Then 2. First term is 2x, last term is only z. Right? So your answer will be 4x square minus y square, that is plus y square, plus z square minus 2 multiply 2x minus y, that will be minus 4xy, then it will be minus 2yz, then it will be 224. So 4xz, this is your answer, right? Now third one, compare it with x plus y plus z whole square. Your x is equal to minus 2x, y is equal to plus 3y, z is equal to plus 2z. So your answer will be minus 2x whole square plus 3y whole square plus 2z whole square plus 2 in bracket minus 2x multiply 3y, right? Plus 2 in bracket 3y multiply 2z plus 2 multiply minus 2x multiply 2z. So my final answer will be minus 2x square, that means 4x square plus 3y square, that is 9y square plus 2z square, that is 4z square plus, sorry, I have to write minus here, minus 2 to 4 3 12 xy, then 2 to 4 3 12 yz, then I have 2 2 2, that is 8 xz, right? So this is my answer. Now fourth one, that is compare it with ax plus y plus z. So you get x is equal to 3a, y is equal to, don't forget sign, minus 7b, z equal to minus c, right? So my final answer will be x square, that is 3a whole square plus y square that is minus 7b whole square plus z square that is minus c whole square, right? X is equal to 3a, y is equal to minus 7b, z is equal to minus c, plus 2 in bracket first term and second term, that is 3a multiply minus 7b, then plus multiply second and third term, that is minus 7b multiply minus c, plus 2 in bracket first and last term, that is 3a multiply minus c, right? So my final answer will be 9a square. Then I have to write plus here because minus 7b whole square, that will be 49b square, right? Minus c square, that will be plus c square. Then 2 multiply 3 multiply 7, that will be minus 42, right? A and b, because I have minus sign here. Now here I have 2 minus sign, so it will be plus 14 b and c. Then here I have minus 6 a and c. So this is my answer for fourth one. We have two more. Fifth question in fourth question, minus 2x plus 5y minus 3z whole square. We will use the same identity, x plus y plus z whole square. By comparing it with this question, my x will be minus 2x, y will be 5y, z will be minus 3z, right? So my answer is ax square, that is minus 2x whole square, plus y square, that is plus 5y whole square, and plus z square, that is minus 3z whole square. Don't forget signs. Plus 2 in bracket x, that is minus 2x, and y, that is 5y, plus 2 in bracket second and third term, that is 5y and minus 3z. Then I have plus 2 in bracket first and last term, that is minus 2x multiply minus 3z. So my final answer will be minus 2x square, that is 4x square. Then I have plus 25y square. Then I have plus 9z square minus 2 to 4, 5, 20xy. Then I have minus 5 to 10, 3, 30 yz. Then I have minus minus plus, so 4, 3, 12xz. So it will be my answer. You have to see the signs, right? If you have negative sign, then you have to take y is equal to the minus 7b and whatever the question is. Now last one is 1 by 4a minus 1 by 2b plus 1, and square of this, right? See here you don't have any variable in third term, so you don't have to worry about it. If they put Donald Trump here, then you just have to do compare it with your identity and solve your question, right? Don't have to worry about what the number or what the variable is in your question. You just have to worry about the format. So my answer will be, if I compare it with x plus y plus z whole square, my answer will be x is equal to 1 by 4a, y is equal to minus 1 by 2b, z is equal to 1, right? So I can write, and if you don't want to do minus 1 by 4a, then simply you can simplify this by taking an LCM. I can take LCM is equal to 4. So my question would be like a minus 2b plus 4 divided by 4. Then I can do the answer. What I am saying is, I can write this is equal to a minus 2b plus 4 divided by 4 also. I have just taken LCM is equal to 4, right? So square here, right? Now I can do 16. I can write this is equal to 1 by 16 in bracket a minus 2b plus 4 whole square, right? Now you can you all know how to do a square of any trinomial by using this identity. So you use just identity and write your answer, multiply 1 by 16, or if you don't want to do this, you can directly use your identity by comparing this. Here I have x is equal to 1 by 4a, y is equal to 1 by 2b, z is equal to only 1, right? So let me do it by this way, so it will be very easy for you. Now that I have simplified the question in this format, so by comparing this with x plus y plus z whole square, my x will be a, y will be minus 2b, z will be only 4, right? So my answer will be 1 by 16 as it is, x square, that is a square, plus y square. Now I am writing direct answer, right? So y square, that is minus 2b square, so it will be plus 4b square. then z square, that is 4 square, is equal to 16, then plus 2 first term and second term 2xy. So 2 multiply a multiply minus 2b, so it will be minus 4ab, minus 4ab. Then 2 multiply second term and third term, so it will be minus 4b multiply 4, so that will be minus 16b, right? And last one will be 2 multiply first term and last term, so it will be 8a. So this is your answer. So here is our fifth question, right? We have to factorize these two. Now if you see this question, analyze this question and compare it with our identities. Here you can see I have square of 3 terms, then I have 3 more terms in which I have multiplication of 2 variables, right? So if you compare it with your identities, you can see I have in this step identity x plus y plus z whole square, I have square of 3 terms and 3 more terms also in which I have multiplication of the variables, right? In this question I have square of 3 terms and other 3 terms also, but I don't have one bracket in the question, so I have to use only this identity, right? So once you find which identity will go with your question, the second step will be you have to make your question in the format of your identity, right? If you see here, I have 4x square plus 9y square plus 16z square plus 12xy minus 24yz minus 16xz. I have to convert this question that just look like this. Then after I can use this identity, right? So to do that, here you can see you have x square plus y square plus z square. That means x square, whole square of x plus whole square of y plus whole square of z. So I have to write square of first term. So it will be like 2x whole square. Convert your question in the format that looks like your identity. Then you can use your identity, right? So 4x square, I can write it is equal to 2x whole square plus 9y square. That means I can write it as 3y whole square plus 16z square. That means I can write it as 4z whole square. Very easy, right? Your first 3 terms are as your identity in your question. Now my first term is 2xy, 2 first term and second term. So just write 2 as it is. Now what is your first term? Your first term is 2x, so write 2x. What is your last second term? Second term is 3y, so write 3y. Once you write this, now just compare this with your question. Is your question and term in your question and this term are same or not? What I am saying is my fourth term is 2xy, 2 first term and second term. So I have written 2 as it is. My first term is 2x, the second term is 3y. So I have written it as it is. Now compare it with your question. Fourth term in my question is 12xy. 2 to the 4, 3 is 12, multiply xy, 12xy. So I got fourth term as it is, right? So I don't have to change anything else. Now my fifth term is 2yz. So I have to write plus 2 as it is. My y is second term, that is 3y. Z is third term, that is 4z. Now compare it with your question, the similar term in your question. 2 multiply 3 multiply 4, that is 6 4 is 24 yz. So in my question I have minus 24 yz. What is it? Minus 24 yz. So I have to change the sign of any one variable, right? I have to change the sign of any one variable in this term. So what if I write minus 3y here? If I write minus 3y here, that means I have to write all 3y as minus 3y. So I have to change sign here. If I change sign here, then my fourth term will not be equal. So I cannot write minus 3y here. I cannot write minus 2 because in the identity I want plus 2 only, right? Now here I have 4z, so I have to write minus 4z here. Now if you write minus 4z here, in all this I have to convert 4z into minus 4z. So let me convert this 4z into minus 4z. Now check whether converting minus 4z will affect your question. Here I have 16z square, minus 4z square is also plus 16z square, so I don't have any problem with it. Now you can see 2 multiply 3, that is 6, multiply minus 4, that is minus 24 yz, minus 24 yz, right? So you can easily go this. Now my last term is, you can see, plus 2zx. That means plus 2 multiply z. Now my z is minus 4z. So I have to write minus 4z here. My x is plus 2x. So I have to write 2x here, right? So now compare it with your question. 2 multiply 4, that is 8 multiply 2, that is 16, and I have minus sign here. So minus 16 zx, minus 16 zx, right? So now my question and these all steps are equal. So now you can use your identity, x square plus y square plus z square is equal to 2xy plus 2yz plus 2z is equal to this, right? So by using identity, you have to mention, by using identity, ax plus y plus z whole square is equal to x square plus y square plus z square plus 2xy plus 2yz plus 2zx. Your answer will be, x means 2x for my question, plus y means 3y, plus z means minus 4z, so minus 4z square. So this is my answer. We'll do it for the second one, 2x square plus y square plus 8z square, square of, sorry, 3 term with squares, then minus x2 root 2xy plus 4 root 2yz minus 8xz. So I have to use the identity is only, right? So my first step is square of first term. Here I have 2x square. I cannot write directly 2x square. I have to write square of first term. So I can write root 2x square, right? Because we all know that root 2 square is equal to 2. So root 2 and x, their square will be 2x square. Very simple. Then my second term is square of second term. So I can write y square as it is. Then square of third term. So to convert it in term square, I have to write, see, I know 8 is equal to 2 multiply 2 multiply 2, cube of 2, right? So I can write this equal to 2 root 2 square. If you see what I have written is, you can write 8 is equal to 2 multiply 4 also, right? Now 2 multiply 4, so 4 is square root square of 2, so there is no problem writing 4 in the square, and 2 is square of root 2, so I can write is equal to 2 root 2 square, right? 2 square, that is 4, root 2 square, that is 2. Very easy. So 8 is equal to 2 root 2 and z whole square. Now if you do a square of this term, 2 square, that is 4, root 2 square, that is 2, 4 multiplied 2, that is 8, and z square, so 8z square. Very easy. Now your fourth term is 2 multiply first term and second term. So my first term is root 2x. So I have to write root 2x here. My second term is y only. So I have to write y here. Now compare it with your question. 2 multiply root 2, that is 2 root 2 xy. In my question I have minus 2 root 2 xy. So I have to change the sign. Now let's say I have changed the sign as minus root 2x, right? So I have to change the sign of this also. Now minus root 2x square will be 2x square. There is no problem in this. After doing after changing the sign, my this term will be minus 2 root 2 xy, minus 2 root 2 xy. So we will go ahead. Now our fifth term will be 2 multiply second term and third term. Second term is y only. Third term is 2 root 2 z, 2 root 2 z, right? So now compare it with your question. 2 multiply 2 multiply root 2, that will be 4 root 2 yz. So I have 4 root 2 yz here, plus sign, plus sign. So no need to worry. Now my last term will be, let's say, plus 2 first term and last term. So first term is minus root 2x, right? My first term is now minus root 2x. So I have written minus root 2x. Last term is 2 root 2 z. So 2 root 2 z. Now compare it with your last term in your question. So 2 multiply 2, that is 4. Root 2 multiply root 2, that is 2, right? We all know that root 2 multiply root 2 is equal to 2. So 2 multiply 2, that is 4. Root 2 multiply root 2, that is 2. 4, 2, 8, right? Now 8xz, and I have minus sign also. So minus 8xz, right? I have minus 8xz. So Now my first term is completed. I have converted the question in the form of identity, right? Similar form of identity. So by using identity, right here, by using identity, now write identity here, and your question answer will be x plus y plus z whole square. So my x is minus root 2x, my y is only y, and z is 2 root 2z whole square. This will be your answer, right? Now we will go to the sixth question. So here is my sixth question. I have to expand following cubes. Sorry, I have to write the following cubes in expanded form, right? Now by just watching the question, 2x plus 1 cube, that means it is a question of type square, a cube of any binomial. We have two identities for that. If I have positive sign between them, I will use this one. I have negative sign, then I will this one, right? So x plus y cube, that means x cube plus y cube plus 3xy in bracket x plus y. So just write by using identity, x plus y cube is equal to x cube plus y cube plus 3xy bracket x plus y. By using this identity, your answer will be, now I will not write this identity in all the questions, right? You have to understand it, but you have to mention in your exam, right? So my answer will be x is equal to 2x, y is equal to only 1. So my answer will be, let me write it here so you can understand easily. X equal to 2x, y is equal to 1. So 2x cube plus y means 1 cube plus 3 bracket 2x multiply 1 plus in bracket 2x plus 1. Just substituted the value of x and value of y, right? Now 2x cube, that is 8x cube plus 1 cube, that is 1 plus 3 to the 6. Now I have 1 here, so I don't have to write here. Sorry, here there is a multiplication sign in question, right? 3xy multiply x plus y. 3xy multiply x plus y. So 6 multiply 2x plus 1. Now just simplify it. 8x cube plus 1 plus, if you multiply 6 in the bracket, your answer will be 6 to the 12x plus 6. 6 plus 1, that is equal to 7. So answer will be 8x cube plus 12x plus 7 only, right? Very easy. I will do it for second one. So I will just erase this. My second question is 2a minus 3b cube. Now I have my negative sign here, so I have to change the sign. All sign will become negative. Right? Now by comparing x minus y with this, my x is equal to 2a and y is equal to minus 3, sorry, only 3b, right? I have minus sign here, so y is equal to only 3b. So answer will be 2a cube minus 3b cube minus 3 in bracket 2a bracket 3b in the bracket 2a minus 3b. Very easy, right? So 2a cube will be 8a cube minus 3b cube will be 27b cube. Then I have 3 to the 8 3 the 24 minus 24 AB in the bracket 2A minus 3B. Now just multiply this in the bracket. So your answer will be 8A cube minus 27B cube. Then I have minus 48 A square B, right? AB multiply here, that will be A square B. Then I have plus 24 3 the 72 plus 72 AB square, right? This will be your answer. Now we'll do the third one. So let me write it here. I have a plus b whole square, x plus y whole square, right? See, we have already done this type of question in, I think, question number 4. You can simplify the question, then you can apply identity, or you can directly apply identity also. So let me do a simplification. That it will be very easy for us. So 3x plus 1. I have 2 here, so my LCM will be 2. So I can write it as 3x plus 2 divided by 2 whole square, right? Now sorry, a cube, right? Now if I separate it, I can write 1 by 8 here, because 1 by 2 cube, that will be 1 by 8. In the second bracket I have write 3x plus 2 cube. I will apply identity on this, right? So if I apply identity on this one, a plus x plus y cube, my answer will be x cube, that is 3x cube plus y cube, that is 2 cube plus 3 in bracket x, that is 3x, y, that is 2, in the bracket x plus y, right? This will be my answer. So 1 by 8 as it is, 3x cube, that is 27x cube, and 2 cube, that is 8 only, 3 3s are 9, 2s are 18, x, and in the bracket 3x plus 2 as it is. So my answer will be 1 by 8 in the bracket 27x cube plus 8 plus 18. Sorry, I have to multiply it, right? So 72x square plus 36x, right? Now this is your last answer, right? If you don't have simplified it, then your answer will contain answer will get if you divide it with 8, right? So you don't have to worry about it. You can do direct apply identity, or you can do a simplification, then you can apply identity, right? And last one answer question is x minus 2 by 3y cube. So let me do it here. If I simplify this, my question will be 3x minus 2y divided by 3 cube. That will look like 3x minus 2y cube divided by 27. So I can write here 1 by 27. This is the fourth one, right? So 1 by 27 in the bracket 3x minus 2y cube. It will look like 1 by 27 in the bracket x is equal to 3x, y is equal to 2y. So 3x cube minus 2y cube minus 3 in the bracket 3x in the bracket 2y, and in another bracket I have to add 3x minus 2y, right? This will be my answer. Now just simplify it. So 1 by 27 as it is, in the bracket I have to write 27x cube, then minus 8y cube, then I have to write 3392 18 minus 18xy in the bracket 3x minus 2y. Just open the bracket. So my answer will be, let me write it directly, right? So my answer will be minus 72x square y plus, it will look like 18xy square, right? So this will be your final answer. So this is our seventh question. We have to evaluate these three using identity, suitable identity. First one is 99 cube, 102 cube, 998 cube. Now once we have cube, it is final that we are going to use any of these two identities, right? Now to do it with identity, we all know that how to do this type of question. 99 cube, I can write 99 cube is equal to 100 minus 1 cube, because when you use any 10, 100 or 1000, then question will be very easy for you, right? Otherwise I can write 99 is 90 plus 9 also, but I will use as 100 minus 1, so it will be very easy for us to give the answer. Now you have to mention that by using identity, which identity will go with this x minus y cube. So mention that by using identity x minus y cube, your answer will be x cube, that is, let me write it here, x minus y cube. Compare it with this, right? So x equal to 100, so 100 cube minus y cube, that is only 1 cube, minus 3 in bracket x, that is 100, y, that is 1, in another bracket x minus y, so 100 minus 1. So my answer will be 100 and 00 minus 1 minus 300 multiply 99, 3 multiply 100, that is 300, 100 minus 1, that is 99. Now multiply these both. My final answer will be minus this, right? Here I have 1. So if I add these two, I can write 29701 minus, and here 6 zeros. So final answer will be 9. Sorry. Yes, 9. Then again 9. Then again I have 9 minus 7, that is 2. Then 9 minus 9, that is 0. Then for this 9 minus 2, that is What is 9 minus 2? That is 7 again. Then here I have 9 minus 0, that is 9 and 0, right? So my answer will be 970,299. Second one, 102 cube. So I can write 102 cube is equal to 100 plus 2 cube. Now mention that by using the identity a plus b whole cube. What will be your answer? My answer will be, let me erase this. By comparing it with ax plus y cube, my answer will be 100 cube plus 2 cube plus 3 in bracket 100 in the bracket 2 in the bracket 100 plus 2. Very easy. Just use your identity. You have to mention, I didn't mention here, but you have to mention in your question, right? 100 cube, that will be 6 zeros plus 8 plus 3 to the 600 in the bracket 102. So my final answer will be plus 8 plus, if I multiply these two, 61200, right? Now 80216, this will be your final answer, right? Now 998 cube, 998 cube. So convert it into a form of our identities. So 998, I can write 998 is equal to 1000 minus 2, right? 1000 minus 2 cube. Now comparing it with your identity x minus y cube, that is x cube minus y cube minus 3xy in the bracket x minus y. So you will write your answer as 1000 cube minus 2 cube minus 3 in bracket 1000 in the bracket 2 in another bracket. I have to write 1000 minus 2, right? So my answer will be 3 and 9 zeros minus 8 minus 6000 in the bracket 998. So my final answer will be minus 1 2 3 zeros ready, and I will write 8 here. So if I add these two, 5988008, let me verify it. Right, 9 zeros here. So final answer will be, it will be 2, then 9, then again 9, then 1, then 1, then 0, then I have to write as 4, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. So 0 9 9, right? This will be my answer. So we will go to the question number 8. Now here is your 8th question. You have to factorize all of this. If you see the question, you can identify by just watching it that we will use identity of either x plus y cube or x minus y cube, right? If you know the second one, x cube plus 3x square y plus 3xy square plus y cube, then the question will be very easy for you to solve. But if you don't know this, then you have to convert your question in this form, then you have to apply the identity, right? But if you see, actually this is very easy for you to remember instead of this, right? So what is the identity? If I write the identity x plus y cube, it will look like x cube plus y cube plus, if you separate these two, right? Sorry, if you multiply these in the bracket, it will look like 3x square y plus 3xy square, right? If you know this, then the solving of this question will be very easy for you. X cube plus y cube plus 3x square of first term multiply second term plus 3x first term multiply square of second term, right? Now what I am saying is, I will use this identity in this question. What if I have x minus y cube? Then I can use x cube plus, minus y cube then I have minus 3x square y, then plus 3x y square. This will be my answer. I got this just by multiplying minus 3xy into the bracket, right? So I get this as answer. So it is very useful for you if you remember all two identities or all two answers of this, right? You can see the question and accordingly you can use the identity. Which one is very easy for you, right? Now, for the first question, my first question is 8a cube plus b cube plus 12a square b plus 6ab square. Now that we have identified which identity will go with the question. We have all positive terms here, so we'll go with the first one, x plus y cube, right? Now to use identity, my question should be in the form of identity, right? So let me write the question first. 8a cube plus b cube plus 12a square b plus 6ab square, right? Now my identity is x cube plus y cube plus 3x square y plus 3xy square. See, after watching the question, you get that x plus y cube will be x cube plus y cube plus 3xy in bracket x plus y. But here you can see this identity has three terms only, right? First term, second term, and these are full three term, right? Now in the question we have four term, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we will just multiply this in the bracket and you get fourth term. So then if you use the identity with four term, it will be very easy for you to compare the identity with your question and writing the answer, right? Now I have written this. Now I have to convert the question in the form of similar form of identity. I have x cube, first term cube. So here I have 8a cube. So I have to write it as 2a cube, cube of whole term, right? Second one is y cube. I have b cube. So let me write it as it is. Now third one is 3 first term square multiply second term, right? 3 first term square multiply second term. So let me write it as 3. First term is 2a. So let me write 2a. What is second term? B. B. Now after doing this, you have to compare it with your question 2, right? I have 3, 2, that is 6 multiply a multiply b. Sorry, I have to write square here, right? 3 multiply first term square multiply second term. So 3, 2 square, that will be 4. So 4 3s are 12 a square b. In my question, I have 12 a square b, right? So I can write this in place of this. So I don't have to worry about this. Now last one is 3 first term multiply second term square. So write 3 as it is. First term is 2a only. So I have to write 2a second term square. Second term is b only. So write b square. Right? Now compare it with your term in the question. 3 multiplied 2, that will be 6a and b square. 6a and b square. So yes, this is my first step. I have converted the question in the form of identity, right? Similar form of identity. Now I can use identity. So you have to write by using the identity x plus y cube, this and this and this. You can write the answer as ax plus y whole cube, right? So here I have x as it is. Sorry, x is equal to 2a, y is equal to b only. So this will be my answer. Very easy. By just watching the question, you can give the answer. But if you have to write the question in 2 marks, so you have to mention all of this, right? Otherwise, if you identify which identity will go with the question, you have to look at just first two steps, right? Because if you have any other numbers that will not go with the identities, then you cannot apply identities, right? So by looking just first two steps, I can give the answers. Now second one, that is 8a cube minus b cube minus 12a square b plus 6ab square. Only change in sign. Here I have negative signs, so it is very clear that I have to use this identity x minus y cube minus y cube minus 3x square y plus 3y square xy square. So I just have to change the sign. So let me do it. I know my answer will be 2a minus b cube, and you should also know why my answer will be this. So this is my question, right? Now I have to convert the question in the similar form of identity. So I can apply the identity. I have x cube, so I can write it as 2a cube, right? Then I have minus y cube. Sorry, my question is I have negative signs here, right? So and last one is positive, right? So minus y cube, I have minus sign here, b here, and y here. So let me just write it as b cube. Then minus sign here, write it as it is, and 3x square y, that means 3 square of first and second one as it is, square of first, my first term is 2a only, so 2a square, second term is b only, so write b as it is. See here, I don't have second term is minus b, right? So you don't have to get confused with it. Here I have minus sign here, and the second term is b cube, so my second term is b, that is I have to write here. Last will be plus 3 as it is. Sorry, you have to compare it with the question, right? So 3 to the 2 square, that is 4, 4 is a 12, a square b, minus sign as it is, 12 a square b, right? So I don't have to worry about signs. Now last will be 3xy square, x is 2a in my question, y is only b in my question. So 3 to the 6a b square, 6a b square. So now I have converted the question in the similar form of identity. Now you have to write that by using the identity x minus y cube is equal to this, my answer will be x, that is 2a, minus y, that is b whole cube, right? Very easy. We will do third one. My third question is 27 minus 125a cube minus 135a plus 225a square. Here I have negative signs, so I have to go with this x cube minus y cube minus 3x square minus plus 3xy square. Now 27, that is 9 cube, right? Let me write it. So write the question so you will get it easily. 27 minus 125a cube minus 135a plus 225a square, right? Now let me convert my question in suitable form to apply the identity. 27, that is 3 cube, second term is minus y cube, minus as it is y. So if I have to write in the form of cube, 125 is cube of 5, so let me write 5a cube, right? 5a cube, that is 125a cube. Now my third term is minus as it is, 3 as it is, x, that is first one, that is 3 only, so write 3 square, x square, y is 5a, so write 5a. You have to you have to watch that here my y is only 5a, not minus 5a, right? Because I have minus sign as it is, so y is equal to only 5a, right? Now compare it with your question. 3 square, that is 9, 9 3s are 27, 27 multiplied by 5, you will get 135, so minus 135a, and here I have minus 135a also, no need to change the signs, right? Then last one will be plus 3 as it is, x, that is only 3 for my question, y, that is 5a for my question, and y square, so I have to write square here. Now compare it with your question in term 5a square, that is 25a square, 25 multiply 3 3 is 9, so you will get 225, right? 25 multiplied 10, that is 250, minus 25, that is 225, right? So you can do calculation like this also. Now once I converted the question in suitable form, then you have to mention that by using the identity x minus y cube is equal to this, your answer will be x, that is 3 only, y, that is 5a only cube. So this is your answer. So doing the factorization is very easy if you know the identities, right? In the MCQs you can write answer directly, right? Because you have to check the third and fourth term also, but you can write answer directly, you don't have to write this, right? So it will be very easy for you. Now fourth one, 64a cube minus 27b cube minus 144a square b plus 108ab square. Now if you look at the question, we have minus signs, so we have to use second identity x minus y cube, right? Now let us convert the question in suitable form. So I have to write x cube, that is 6, here I have 64, I can write this as a 4 cube, right? So 4a cube, then 27b, that is 3b cube, right? Now minus 3x square y, so to write it I have to write 3 as it is. Now x, that is my first term, it is 4a, so I have to write 4a square, then y, that is second, so I have second as 3b, so write 3b as it is. Now check it with your question term in your question. 4 square, that is 16. 16 multiply 9, you get 144, right? So minus 144 a square b. So the term is same in your question, so don't need to change anything. Then last one is plus as it is, 3 as it is, x, that is first term, so I have to write 4 as it is, y, that is second term, so it is b, 3b as it is, 3b square. Now compare it with your question. 3 square, that is 9. 9 multiply 12. 12 9 is 108, we all know, so 108 a b square. So we have converted the question in suitable form to use identity. Now mention that by using the identity, this your question answer will be x minus y cube. So x is 4a minus y, that is 3b cube. Very easy, right? Now we will do fifth one. So here's your fifth question. 27p cube minus 1 by 216 minus 9 by 2 p square plus 1 by 4p. Now to solve the question, you all should know 216 is a cube of which number? 216 is a cube of 6, right? And 27 is cube of 3. So to convert this question in the similar or suitable form to apply identity, I have to write 27p cube as 3p cube. Then second term is y cube, so I have to write this term in the cube also. So I have to write it as 6 cube, right? Now minus 9 by 2p square, so I have to convert it in the form of 3x square y. So write minus as it is, 3 as it is, x means your first term, so first term is 3p, so write it 3p square as it is, and y is second term is 1 by 6, so write 1 by 6 as it is. Now compare it with your question. Here I have 3 square, that is 9, so 9 multiply 3 divided by 6, right? You have to simplify this and compare it with your question. So you can do directly like 3 and 6, so I can cut it and I have to write 1 by 2 here. 3 square, that is 9, so 9p square divided by 2, 9p square divided by 2, minus as it is. So this term is equal to this term, so I don't have to change anything. Now last one will be plus sign as it is, 3 as it is, x, so I have to write 3p instead of x. Here my first term y, that is 1 by 6 and y square, so 1 by 6 square. Now simplify it, you get 1 by 36 multiply in the divide, right? 1 divided by 36, and numerator you get 3 is 9, 9p. So you divide, if you cut 9 and 36, you get 9 4s are 36, so you get 4 as denominator, right? So p by 4, right? So these and this term are equal, so you don't have to worry about this. Now once you converted it in suitable form to apply the identity, you have to write that by applying using the identity this, you can write your answer will be 3p minus 1 by 6 cube. Very easy, right? So you can give the answer by just looking at the question once you get familiar how to apply the identity, right? Now we will do question number 9. This is your 9th question, unique question. Question is, we have to verify that x cube plus y cube equal to x plus y in the bracket x squared minus xy plus y square, right? See, there is a word verify that is mentioned in your question. Now to verify you can use numbers also, but we will do the complete proof, right? If you have asked that prove that x cube plus y cube is equal to this, then you have to prove it, right? But if they ask you to verify it, just verify it, then you can verify it just by you putting the value of x and y in the right hand side and left hand side also, right? But now in this question we will do a complete proof. So what will be, see, to verify it, let me write a left hand side. Left hand side means left side of the equal to sign. My left hand side is equal to x cube plus y cube, right? My right hand side, what is my right hand side? Right hand side is equal to this, right? Right hand side of a equal to sign, so it is x plus y in the bracket x square minus xy plus y square, right? This is my right hand side. Now I will simplify the right hand side and my answer should come same as my left hand side. Then I can say right hand side and left hand side of the equal to sign are same, so then I can say that yes, I have verified it that both are equals, right? So I will start with my right hand side and my answer should come as left hand side. So this will be my first term, right hand side equal to this, right? Right hand side is this. Now I will simplify it. So here I can apply x plus y multiply this. This is a simple multiplication of two brackets. So I have to do a multiplication. X in the bracket x square minus xy plus y square plus y in the bracket x square minus xy plus y square. Right? So my answer will be x multiply x square, that is x cube. X multiply this will be x square in the y. X multiply this will be plus x y square plus y multiply this will be y x square. This multiply this will be minus x y square, and last term will be plus y cube. Right? Now simplify it and cut the terms that can be cutted. X square y minus, and I have x square y plus, so I can cut these both. Right? This both will cut. Then I have plus xy square and minus xy square, so this both will also cut. So my final answer will be x cube plus y cube. Very easy, right? So this is my left hand side, so I can write is equal to left hand side. So this is method of proving anything. You have to start with any of the side. You can start with right hand side or left hand side, and go and simplify the question, and you have to get the answer as another side. If I have started with left hand side, my answer should come as left hand side, then my answer should come as right hand side. I have started with right hand side, so my answer is left hand side. Left hand side means left side of equal to sign, right hand side means right side of equal to sign. My left hand side is x cube minus y cube. My right hand side is x minus y multiply x square plus xy plus y square. Right? Now to multiply this with this bracket, just simply do or write x multiply x square plus xy plus y square. In second bracket, you have to write minus y in the bracket x square plus xy plus y square. Now you can write x multiply this will be x cube. This multiply this will be x square y. This multiply this will be x y square. Right? Now I have to write minus y x square here minus, so I have to write minus x y square here, then minus y, I have to write minus y cube here. Right? I have just done a simple product of two brackets or product of two polynomials. Right? Now check if any term will cut or not. X square y here and x square y here minus, and here I have plus, so I can cut this both. Now xy square here plus xy square here minus, so this both will also cut. So my final answer will be x cube minus y cube. This is my left hand side. So by just writing this, you can verify or you can prove that this will equal to this. So try to remember these two also. Right? The question should come in this form also. Now we will learn, or sorry, we will do question number 10. Now this is your question number 10. In this question you have to factorize 27y cube plus 125z cube. Second question is 64m cube minus 343n cube. Now if you look at the question and if you look at the identities that we have learned, this identity is of type x plus y cube, but these are the question of type x cube plus y cube. So these both are different, so I cannot use this identity directly, right? So but in the last question, question number 9, I have told you to remember the question number 9 is identity also. So we will use that question in this factorization, x cube plus y cube. Right? We have the question of this type here, so my answer will be x plus y in one first bracket, and second bracket will be x square minus xy plus y square. So let me convert it in suitable form. So I have to write 3y cube here plus 5z cube here. Now it is in the form of x cube plus y cube. So my answer will be x plus y in second bracket x square minus xy. Sorry, here I have 5z plus y square, that is 5y whole square. Right? So this is my answer. Now once you got this, you have to mention why you have written this, right? So you have to just mention the identity x cube plus y cube. This will equal to x plus y in first bracket, in second bracket x square minus xy plus y square. So my answer will look like sorry, here I have z, right? 3y plus 5z in second bracket 9y square minus 15yz plus 25z square. I have done very much mistake in the question, right? So 3y plus 5z in first bracket, second bracket will look like 9y square minus 15yz plus 25z square. My second question is 64m cube minus 343n cube, right? So I will use this identity x cube minus y cube. So convert it in suitable form. 64, that means 4 cube, right? So 4m cube minus 343. It is a cube of 7. So 7n cube. You must know cube till 10, right? So 4m cube minus 7n cube. So I can use identity directly. 4m minus 7n in first bracket. In second bracket, I would write 4m square plus 4m multiply 7n, and last one will be plus 7n square, right? You have to mention why I have written this, because we all know that x cube minus y cube will be equal to x minus y in first bracket, second bracket will be x square plus xy plus y square, right? Don't, in this identity people will mistake only in a sign, right? So see, if I have plus in between x cube and y cube, then I have to write plus here also. Here only a minus sign will come. If I have minus here, then I have to write minus here also, and here I have to write plus only. The last sign is equal in both the identities. So my answer will be 4m as it is minus 7n as it is, and this bracket will be 16m square plus 7 4 28m into n plus 49n square. This is your answer, right? This is the two factors of this polynomial. Now we will do 11th question. So here is your 11th question. Question is, we have to factorize, or we have to find the value of this 27x cube plus y cube plus z cube minus 9x by z using suitable identity, right? Now we all know that we have only one identity that will look like this, or that looks like this. We have trinomial, and in trinomial we have cube, right? So my identity will look like this: x cube plus y cube plus z cube minus 3x by z. I have to use this giant identity to solve this question. Now let us convert the question in the suitable form for identity. I can write 27x cube as 3x cube plus y cube as it is plus z cube as it is minus, this term will look like minus 3x by z. So minus sign as it is, I have to write 3x, that means first term. So I have to write 3x here, y that means second term, y only, z means that means third term, z only, right? Now compare it with your question. Minus 3 multiplied 3, that is minus 9 x by z, x by z. So don't have to worry about anything. Now just write your answer, and here you have to mention that this identity is used in this question. So answer will be in first bracket x plus y plus z, that is 3x plus y plus z. In second bracket I have to write x square, that is 3x square. So let me write it directly, right? 3x square, that will look like 9x square, right? Then I have to write y square, then z square, then minus xy. Xy means first term and second term. So minus 3xy for this question. Then minus yz. So second and third term, minus yz, minus zx. So 3x and z, minus 3x z. This is my answer. Here we have question number 12, right? Again we have question to verify that is this will equal to this or not, right? Is this mathematical sentence is right or wrong? Now see, in this question, if I solve this, I have to get this, right? Or if I solve this, I have to get this. So let me start it by here. So this is my right hand side of equal to sign. So right hand side is equal to 1 by 2 in the bracket x plus y plus z. In second bracket I have x minus y square plus y minus z square plus z minus x square. In the type of question in which you have to prove something, see, you first of all you have to analyze the given thing, that is your right hand side, and you have to analyze the goal or what you have to prove? I have to prove that this will equal to x cube plus y cube plus z cube minus 3xyz, right? Now we all know this is the identity, right? X cube plus y cube plus z cube minus 3xyz. Now answer of this identity looks like x plus y plus z in first bracket, in second bracket x square plus y square plus z square, and this will go on, right? So I have this bracket as it is, x plus y plus z. So I don't have to change this bracket. I have to just change this bracket and make it look like this, right? Then I can write this multiplication of this both will look like this. Very easy. So let me do it by writing the first bracket as it is. We will do something of 1 by 2 in later step, right? Now, if I do if I apply identity of x minus y square here, what will it look like? It will look like x square minus 2xy plus y square, right? Now if I apply identity here, it will look like y square minus 2yz plus z square, this identity, right? Now for the third one, z square minus 2zx plus x square, very true, right? You have to mention that because of x minus y square is equal to x square minus x square minus 2xy plus y square. These three dots are to represent because, right? X minus y. Why we have written this? We have mentioned reason here, right? Now, once you have written this, now let us write this is first bracket as it is, 1 by 2 as it is. Now just simplify this. If you see, I have x square here and another x square at the last. So x square plus x square, it will be 2x square, right? So 2x square, right? Now minus 2xy here, I don't have another minus 2xy. So let me write it as it is, minus 2xy. Y square here and y square here, so it will be 2y square minus 2yz here. I don't have another 2yz. Z square here and z square here, it will be plus 2z square minus 2zx as it is, right? Now if you see, you have 2 in all the terms of this polynomial or this bracket, right? So I can take a common out 2. So let me take a common 2. I have 1 by 2 as it is, so I have written 2 in the denominator. This 2 is I have taken from this bracket. Write this bracket as it is. In the second bracket, let me write it as x square as it is. I have to make this bracket look like this, right? So let me write and rearrange the terms. So I have taken out 2 common from all the bracket, all the terms. Then let me write x square as it is. Then I have 2y square. So I can write plus y square here. Then I have 2z square. So I can write z square here. Then I have taken out 2 common. So I can write minus xy only. Then minus yz only. Then minus zx only, right? I have just rearranged the term to look it similar to this, right? Let me do a same sign so you can understand it very easily, right? Now 2 will be cancelled, so it isn't it look like x plus y plus z multiply this, right? So this and these are similar, so I can write x cube plus y cube plus z cube minus 3xyz in place of this. So let me just write x cube plus y cube plus z cube minus 3xyz, because we know the identity. Now you have to write identity here, right? Full identity is equal to x plus y plus z in the first bracket, in the second bracket. Just write the identity, right? What we have done is, see, we have started with right hand side. In the right hand side, we have 1 by 2 x plus y plus z, and this. My goal is to get answer as x cube plus y cube plus z cube minus 3xyz. Now I know that this is the identity, and its identity looks like this. First bracket and second bracket. If I watch the question, my first bracket is same as it is. I have to just change the second bracket. So I have written the first bracket as it is, 1 by 2 as it is. Now in the second bracket, I have x minus y square. I know the identity of this type, x minus y square. So I have applied the identity in all these 3 terms. Just applied the identity. You have to mention the reason also, right? I have mentioned the identity also here. Now in this step, I have just simplified the identity. In this step, I have x square 2 times, so I have written 2x square. y square 2 times 2y square, z square 2 times 2 z square. Now all the terms I have 2 as common, right? So I have taken out 2 as common. Here 2 in the denominator I have already 1 by 2, right? So 2 will be cut. First bracket as it is. In the second bracket I have rearranged the term, so it will look like this, right? Nothing else. Now in place of this I can write this, because we all know that this is the identity. So you have to mention the identity. Now it is your left hand side, so you can write here is equal to LHS, right? So it is verified that left hand side is equal to right hand side. This is your question number 12. Now we will see question number 13. Here is my question number 13. If you have x plus y plus z is equal to 0, if you do a addition of x plus y plus z, your answer will be 0. Then so that x cube plus y cube plus z cube will equal to 3xyz. Now by just watching this question, you should know that you have to use this identity, right? Very big identity. Now just analyze this identity. This identity states that we all know that x plus y, x cube plus y cube plus z cube minus 3xyz is equal to x plus y plus z. In second bracket I have to write x square plus y square plus z square minus xy minus yz minus zx, right? You can start with it. You all know that because it is identity. Now in the question we have given that x plus y plus z is equal to 0, so I can write 0 here. So let me write it. So I can write x cube plus y cube plus z cube minus 3xyz is equal to 0 in first bracket. In second bracket write it same as it is, and you have to mention the reason why you written 0 here, because we in the question we have given that x plus y plus z is equal to 0. It is given in a question, right? Now 0 multiply something will be 0, so your answer for right hand side will be 0, and left hand side x cube plus y cube plus z cube minus 3xyz. Now just watch at the your question. You have to show that x cube plus y cube plus z cube is equal to 3xyz. So you have to just transpose this term into other side of equal to sign. So it will look like x cube plus y cube plus z cube is equal to 3xyz. Very simple. Here I have minus sign, so it will be plus sign when it go to the other side of equal to sign. Very easy. You can show it in just 2 and 3 steps. Now we'll see question number 14. So here is your question number 15. In this question you have to find the value of these without actually doing a cube of numbers, right? Now we have just seen a question number 14. In the question number 14, if we have x plus y plus z is equal to 0, then value of x cube plus y cube plus z cube is equal to 3xyz. Why? Because we have just shown in question number 14, so we can use this, right? So you have to remember this one identity, or just special case of identity also. Now here you can see, if I add minus 12 plus 5 plus 7, what will be your answer? Just check. If my answer will come 0, then it will be very easy for me to give the answer. If my answer will not come 0, then I have to transpose this term to this side, and I have to write all this to solve this question, right? Now I can see minus 12 plus 12, so it is 0. So once you get x plus y plus z is equal to 0, you all know that x cube plus y cube plus z cube will be 3xyz. So your answer for this will be, here I have x is equal to minus 12 cube, y is equal to 5 cube, and z is equal to 7 cube. So my answer will be 3 in the bracket minus 12 in the bracket 5 in the bracket 7, right? So just do multiplication of this. My answer will be 36 multiply 35. That will look like 1260, right? Now here is your second question for this 28 minus 15 minus 13. If addition of these three terms will be 0, then you can get easy answer by this step. So let me do it. 28, here I have minus 15, so let me write minus 15 and minus 13, right? You have to do addition of all these three numbers. So your answer will look like 5 3, that is 8 1 1 2. So your answer will be 0. Now once you get x plus y plus z equal to 0, you can write that x cube plus y cube plus z cube will look like 3xyz, right? So here I have x cube is 28 cube plus y cube is minus 15 cube plus z cube is minus 13 cube. So my answer will be 3 in the bracket x, that is 28, y that is minus 15, and z that is 13. So you have to do multiplication of all these 3, all these 4, and you will get the answer. I am not doing the multiplication here, you can do it, right? Now we will see question number 16. Sorry, it is question number 14. We will see question number 15 now. Now here is your 15th question. In the question they have asked you that find a possible value of length and breadth if the area of any rectangle is this, right? So they given you an area of a rectangle. These are the areas, right? So let us just understand the question by using numbers. If someone tells you that area of any triangle is 30, find a possible value of length and breadth. That means you have to find that length and breadth. We all know that area of rectangle is equal to length multiplied breadth. So for 30, I can write 3 multiplied 10 also. I can write 5 multiplied 6 also. And I can write vice versa also, 1 multiplied 30 also. So these are the possible values for length and breadth. Length could be 3 and breadth could be 10. Length could be 6 and breadth could be 5 also, right? So this is your question. This is just a simple case of finding a factors. Finding a factors of 30. That will be your answer for possible value of length and breadth. So here I have polynomial. So I have to find the factors of this. Now, how can we find a factor? Now to solve this type of question, I can use, this is a, you can see this is a quadratic polynomial, right? So I have to do a factor of quadratic polynomial. We all know the simplest trick is to do it with a middle term split. You can also do it with this, right? But here we have 2 and here we have 35, right? So it will be quite difficult for us to manage this 2 and 35. So we will do it with middle term split. Now for middle term split, my first term will go as it is and last term as it is. Now I have to multiplication of 25 and 12, right? Coefficient of x square and constant term. So it will be 300. Now I have to write a factor of 300. My goal is to get addition of those two factors as minus 35. So I have to write here factor of 300. It will look like some 10 and 30. But addition of this both will be 40. So I cannot use this. My goal is to get 35. Now let me use 12 and 25 as it is that we have multiplied, right? But addition of this both will look like 37. So I cannot use this also. Let me go ahead. I cannot get 300 by 13, 14, but I can get it by 15. If I do 15 multiply 20, right? My answer or addition of this both will come as 35, but I want minus 35 here. So let me take both the term minus. So minus 15 multiply minus 20 will look like plus 30 plus 300, and addition of this both is equal to minus 3 minus 35. So I can use minus 15a minus 20a, right? Very easy. So from first two terms I can take out common as 5a only. So in the bracket I have 5a for first term, for second I have minus 3. In this bracket I can take out common 4, 5 4s are 20, so 4 only, minus 4, right? So in the first term I have to write 5a, in second term will look like this. So I can take out common 5a minus 3, 5a minus 3. In second bracket I can write 5a minus 4. So these are two factors of this polynomial. So this can be length or breadth or alternative. So length can be 5a minus 3, then breadth will be 5a minus 4. If length is 5a minus 4, breadth will be 5a minus 3. So just write it in your answer. Now we will do it for second one. The second question is 35y square plus 13y minus 12, right? So here we have to do a middle term split method to find factors. Right, first term as it is 35y square minus 12, last term as it is. Now do multiplication of 35 and 12. Your answer will be 35 multiplied 12 will look like 420, right? 35 multiplied 10 is 350, and 35 multiplied 2, that is 70. 350 plus 70, that is 420, right? Now find the factors of these two such that my answer should come 13. Now if you see, if you use 35 and 12 only, you can get 13, right? Because I have minus 12 here, right? So my multiplication is minus 420. Now if I add 35 and minus 12, what will I get as answer? My answer is 13, right? 35 minus 12 will be 13. So I get my desired answer. I get my desired factors. So my first factor will be plus 35y, and second factor will be minus 12y, right? I have two criteria. Multiplication of this both coefficient look like multiplication of constant term and multiplication of y square, coefficient of y square, right? And addition of this both will look like this middle term. So my common number from first two term will be 35y. In the bracket I will write 35 plus 1. Second bracket I can take out common minus 12. So in the bracket I will write y plus 1. Take y plus 1 as common. In the bracket I can write 35 minus 12. 35 minus 12. So this can be length and this can be breadth, and vice versa, right? So it is your question number 15. Now the last question, question number 16. So here is your last question for this exercise and this chapter, polynomial, right? The question is, we have to find a possible dimension of cuboid if the volume of cuboid is 3x square minus 12x, 12 and this, right? Now we all know that volume of cuboid is equal to L multiply B multiply H. Now if you have given volume, then you have to find the possible values of L, B, H. That means you have to find the factors of this volume, right? Very easy. We have already done in question number 15. So to find the factor of this, now we will use a method that you have used in standard 8 to taking out common from all the terms. Now in this we have common as 3x only, right? So I can write in bracket x, because I have x square here, minus 4. So my factors are 3x and x minus 4. This can be length, breadth and weight, height, right? Now for this, to find the factors for this, you can take out common as 4k, right? Here I have 4 multiplied 3, that is 12k, 4 multiplied 2, that is 8k, 4 multiplied 5, that is 20k. So I can take out common 4k. In the bracket I have to write 3y square plus, here I have to write 2y minus 5, right? So my first factor is 4k. Now I have to factorize this by using middle term split. We all know. So write 3y square as it is, minus 5 as it is. Now to write two middle terms, I have to multiply 3 and minus 5. That will look like 3 multiplied minus 5. It is minus 15. Now factors of minus 15 to get sum as plus 2. We all know that I can use minus 5 and 2 also, or minus 5 and 3 also, or 3 and minus 5 also, right? If I use minus 5 and 3, then my answer will be minus 2. Minus 5 plus 3, that will be minus 2. But I want plus 2. So I will use minus 3 plus 5, right? Minus 3 plus 5 will be plus 2. And minus 3 multiplied plus 5 will be minus 15 also. So I can write minus 3y here plus 5y here. Now 4k as it is, I have to take a common 3y. So y minus 1, then common 5. So y minus 1 for second bracket also. So it will look like 4k. I can take common y minus 1. In second bracket, I can write 3y plus 5, right? So these three are the factors. Anyone can be length, breadth and height, right? So this is your chapter number 2, that is polynomial, right? In this chapter we have learned what are the polynomials, types of polynomials, how to name it, what are the different phenomena, what are degree, what are values of polynomial, zeros of polynomial, right? Then we have learned all these identities, how to factorize polynomial, factor theorem, remainder theorem, the middle term split method, and how to factor a cubic polynomial also. So this chapter is very useful for you in the exam also and for further studies also, right? So middle term split method, all these identities, this will be useful for you in standard 11 and 12 also. and also if you do engineering, right? So this chapter is very useful for you. Now we will see in another lecture with chapter number 3, right? So see you in next lecture.